Hello and welcome to Mushahari Official once again. After a long time, I watched a Bodo film Sijo, directed by Vishal P. Soliha and produced by Priyam Kherketari and Om Prakash Kherketari. The latter also has acted in the film. The film is a beautiful saga that runs for about 2 hours on the silver screen. Set in the late 50s in the district of Baksa in Assam, now presently in BTC or BTR, it tells the story of Sijo, a young boy who is kidnapped along with his father by Gongars, meaning Bhutanese marauders. These Bhutanese marauders came down to Assam time to time and looted the inhabitants of their agricultural produce, carrying away women and making them sex slaves, carrying away men who were employed in their orchard and farms for the rest of their lives. What becomes of Sijo and his father and the captives from his village form the rest of the story. The feudal system at the time. It is arty and slow stuff. Acting is much better than many films that I have seen in the regional belt. This low-budget, festival-friendly film delivers in the story and acting department. There are comic moments, of course, comedy moments, when the protagonist, the boy Sijo, mimics a Deodhani and tries to predict the future, playing along with his father. That's quite funny. The background music is quite impressive and apt in many places. However, being a music buff myself, it is way below desired, I felt. Pansy Brahma, who herself has got an award at a Kolkata film, has nothing much to do here, but she shines in a minuscule role. Kherketari does a tremendous job as the actor there, along with the child protagonist. While acting leaves a mark, the dialogue delivery doesn't. Somehow the dialogue delivery didn't impress me much because it sounded too theatrical and not very realistic. This is not the problem only with this film. Almost all regional films of the Northeast suffers from this. Myself, being a photography enthusiast also, the camera work drew much of my attention. Breathtaking locales, nice greenery, but since I live here, I know they are magnificent, but the viewer outside do not get that feeling, maybe, mostly because of the quality of the equipment that is used. The film deals with lots of low light scenes, but due to the low capacity sensor of the camera that is used, the outstanding scenes do not get their justice. That is what I felt. What bogged me down also is the fact that in the beginning the cinematographer chooses to use handheld shots that were very shaky in intense scenes too. Otherwise, the aerial shots and the fight sequences are brilliantly captured. The first half is very arty and slow. I watched this film in Saya Cinema in Tangla in the first week of September, and I could see young boys and girls screaming in the seat because they are used to watching fast-paced action thrillers. Well, that is what has time brought us into. The second half picks up towards the climax. The whole arty film suddenly lights up and gets up on its feet and takes a Hollywoodish makeover. The climactic fight scene is brilliantly enacted and picturized. Even the background music here is excellent. A special mention to the child star. He played the character so very effortlessly. Kudos to Soliha for giving us Sijo. It is so encouraging to see non-Bodos coming up and making Bodo films and touching people's senses. Hoping more such films are coming our way with better visuals and better acting and better stories, better technicalities in the coming days. Next on the list is Gorai Pakri by none other than our very own Rajani Basumatari. We are really eagerly waiting for that film to hit the theaters very, very soon. The film is a huge hit in Sonitpur, Baksa and Kokrajhar. Udalguri crowd is catching up very slowly. I hope many people can still go and watch this film. It is watchable, likable, and quite good things are happening to Bodo cinema, the regional cinema of late. So this is all for today. Until the next review, I sign off. Bye bye.